Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Good. 5. Let's go.
Eternal Father, strong to save, whose arm hath bound the restless wave, who bids the mighty ocean deep its own appointed limits keep. Oh, hear us when we cry to thee, for those in peril on the sea. Lord, guard and guide the men who fly, and those who on the ocean ply. Be with our troops upon the land, and all who for their country stand. Be with these guardians day and night, and may their trust be in thy might. Creator Father, grant, we pray, to those who serve both night and day, who stretch their rigs across the sea to service ships where'er they be. Oh, bless their efforts cross the foam and bring them ever safely home.
My name is Jive Turkey. I used to be a sonarman until they handed me my DD-214. Now I'm retired. When you're retired, you got nothing, man. You got no sonar, no submarine, no job. Now, I just play video games on Twitch and YouTube, hanging out with anybody who will talk to me on chat, like an old moderator who informed on me to the FBI, that guy. Subscribers too if you're desperate. The bottom line is, until you know what you're gonna do in retirement, you might as well play games on Twitch. Good morning, how you doing everybody? Welcome back to Monday. We have a very special stream for you today. We are playing a scenario based on actual events today. Operation Praying Mantis is a real operation that was executed under the Ronald Reagan president administration in 1988, near the end of his administration. And we'll quickly go over the summary here in just a second. I want to make sure everybody is in line in chat. Everybody's happy. Links are working. You guys are doing great. So if you want to join the Discord, I've pinned the link to Discords in the chats. You guys can do that. If you're on the Trovo, you won't have the link, and that's just fine. You can go over to YouTube and get it, or onto Twitch, wherever you like to be. Let me send one more test message over here to Trovo. Make sure those dudes are happy. They are very happy. Awesome. Okay, so here is what we're doing today. I'll first review what really happened, and then we'll talk about today's scenario. The year is 1988. So, you know, full-on blown techno disco beginning to get into the 90s. It's the end of the Ronald Reagan administration. The decade of excellence is coming to an end in the United States. There's a lot of money going on. There's a lot of, a financial crash is about to happen. It hasn't happened yet over there. And there's a lot of tension in the Persian Gulf, specifically between Iran and Iraq, two nations that have been going to war now with each other, a very violent shooting war for about 8 years. It's coming to a crescendo, if you will. So what happened on April 14th, 1988, an Oliver Hazard Perry class frigate called the Samuel B. Roberts was transiting northwest down here in the southern part of the Persian Gulf towards Bahrain, and they ran into a minefield. They actually spotted the mines before they hit any of them, and the captain ordered the ship to come to a complete stop. They see floating mines and magnetic mines all around them in the water, spread out, just drifting around wherever the wind may blow them, because that's how they did things back then. And they began backing out at a slow reverse bell from the minefield. But as luck would have it, as they backed out, they ended up hitting a mine anyway. It very nearly broke the ship in half. It hit amidships at the bottom of it. We believe it was a magnetic influence mine, which was probably bottom moored because the damage was from the keel upward. So the shockwave came from below the ship, not from the side like a floating mine would do. So Samuel B. Roberts, radio's distress, hit a mine, flooding, fire. Several members of the crew were injured, but thankfully nobody was killed. And through nothing short of damage control miracles by the crew and the officers and everybody, they managed to save the ship and return it to port over the next couple of days. So Ronald Reagan, the President of the United States, when he's briefed on this, this is April 14th through April 17th, over a 3-day period, he decides that enough is enough. It's time for the United States to take action against those who float the mines around the Persian Gulf. The intent of the mines, by the way, was to hit oil ships, I guess randomly, but the intent was to hit ships shipping oil that were attached to Iraq, because it was Iran that had sent the floating mines out. So what happened after that was he authorized that beginning on April 18th, the very next day, that the U.S. would strike back against two oil platforms that are in the Persian Gulf here. One is called Siri. The other one is Sassad here. And we don't have them marked on the map yet. We're not sure where they are yet. We just have a general idea of them. The reason why those are military targets is those are the platforms that have been providing intelligence information about locations and directions of ships, whether they're merchant traffic for targets or the United States military ships for targets. And they've also been hosting the small boats and the divers that have been putting the floating mines out in this region of the Persian Gulf. So we today have 4 fleets, if you will. 3 are surface action groups. 1 is a carrier strike group. Surface action groups Bravo and Charlie are each assigned 1 oil platform. They're to go there, radio it, have them evacuate because they have civilians on board, and destroy it with gunfire. That is their mission. And Delta Surface Action Group is in the Straits of Hormuz on the morning of April 18th, 1998. They're transiting into the Persian Gulf in search for a Iranian frigate. There are multiple to choose from. They can sink an old English ship called a battle class destroyer, I believe it is, or there's several Vosper-class frigates that are at sea right now. They are to sink the first one that they come across. Now, there is also very strict limitations in real life and in this scenario as to how they go about doing that. They're not to engage any Iraqi land or air units unless we're fired upon first. Same with all the Iraqi small boats. There's a unit called the IRGCN, which is not the Iranian Navy. Those are the radical guys that run around in the small boats with the machine guns and shoulder-fired rockets. Those guys are a completely different target group, and they're not to be attacked. This is strictly a U.S. Navy versus Iranian Navy counterattack. So we can only fire on the IRGCN units if they fire at us first. We have a number of units in the air right now. We have Hammer, Anvil, and Backer are flying towards the Persian Gulf to provide aerial support. We have Foxtrot Carrier Strike Group. This is the USS Enterprise down here into the south. They'll be providing air support for the entire region. Back towards Abu Dhabi, or this is Bahrain rather, Bahrain is this island here. The air base that supports Bahrain is actually over here on the mainland, and they're supporting us with a couple of units, but the Air Force has lent us an E-3A. We'll be getting data from them as they conduct their routine patrol mission. So what really happened, to get back to reality here, is the United States did destroy both oil platforms, and we ended up attacking 2 of the frigates. They came across an old French-built frigate that Iran captured in 1979 because it was in port. And I believe it might have been part of the Iranian Navy at the time, but they took control of it, and we ended up attacking one of those 2 and sinking one of the Vosper-class ships. In this scenario, this is very important for everybody to understand. This is not a history lesson going forward. I have increased the aggression of the Iranians. I've also given them additional units, and I've randomized things so even I don't know what's going to happen. This is a gameplay of real events, but not a historically accurate depiction, other than the units involved. How things play out may be very different than how things really played out, and that's why it's a game. All right, with that, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and select our carrier strike group and get going here. All right, how we doing on cloud? Okay, everything looks good. So this is we're going to call this the Enterprise because that's what it was called in the real mission. And this is Foxtrot Carrier Strike Group, and we're going to have them just get a couple of F-18s off the ground. I always like starting my scenarios when I'm playing them until I figure out what's going on. Let's get some eyes in the air, additional eyes. So while they're getting ready to launch 2 F-14s here to support us, I'm going to take a look at our assets here. We have, for the southernmost platform, we do have this Cobra Patrol right here. U.S. Marine Corps is supporting us with their AH-1s. There's a flight of them coming in, going to help us locate this oil platform and engage it. This is Strike Group. This is Bravo Surface Action Group. 3 ship. Let's get on it here. Bravo So we do have 2 destroyers and an LPD. The LPD that's back here, let's see if we can get the camera on it for you. This LPD, this is the Trenton. This was actually part of the Operation Mantis. It does have Marines on board. The Marines will, if necessary, board the oil platform and destroy it with explosives. The Charlie Action Group, who's going after the Northern Group, Northern Oil Platform up here, has a detachment of SEALs on board. So they can deploy them via the helicopter to plant charges on board the oil platform if necessary. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to order our fleets to go ahead flank, because we want to get to the target as soon as possible. We have permission to engage these oil platforms. We're going to get in gunnery range as fast as possible. Flight deck orders. Oh my gosh. Navigate. There it is. Okay, Overwatch. Overwatch is a flight of a couple of F-14s. These guys are just cruising around the Gulf, Persian Gulf, making sure everybody's okay. They're our top cover. The question mark for this scenario is what will happen with the Iranian Air Force. Will they be aggressive? Will they engage us? They might. I don't know. And if they do, it's going to be a heck of a show, because we don't outnumber them. So we do have a number of unknown contacts that are in the strait. This is very common. These could be fishing boats. These could be the RGCN, which are off limits for us until they shoot at us. And it could also be a merchant ship. We don't know. All right. Let me catch up on chat now that I've kind of briefed everybody and the scenario is underway. While we wait for ranges to close and people to get in position, we'll see what you guys have. Are there any F-111s in the game? I have not seen the F-111s yet. Yeah, I have not seen them yet. This game, by the way, comes out tomorrow. It'll be on sale on Steam tomorrow. I can't recommend it enough. It's an amazing, fun game. You can make it as realistic as you want, like in terms of building the scenario. Caveat that. Have that saved just in case. I do have a backup. Yeah, but I play Iron Man. I live with my consequences. We will not be saving this game. We will live and die by the decisions we make today. Hey, Amp, how's it going? Yeah, happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. Yeah, from one veteran to another. I know what you guys go through. It sucks. There's time in the... It's the reason why it's called time in the suck, right? There's times when it sucks. Just quite often. And Just says, thanks for your service. Hey, thank you. Yeah, you're most certainly welcome. I got as much out of the Navy as the Navy got out of me. The Navy took a pound of flesh. I took a GI Bill and got an education. Still can't pronounce things. I didn't learn English, but I learned history and a couple other things too. Oh, hey, we got our first merchant here. Oh, that's not a merchant. Hello. There he is. Oh, look at this guy. He's a big boy. All right, so this was the intended target for those floating mines. But the thing about floating mines is they float wherever the sea and wind push them. So not a good strat. And what do you know it? They hit an American frigate. I'm sure the leaders of Iran were like, oh no. As soon as that happened, they were like, ah, here it comes. Son of a gun. But I suspect they had no idea how far the United States was going to go, because we could have kept going. There was nothing in 1988 that the Iranians were doing to stop us from sinking their vessels. The vessels individually were fighting back, of course, but as a whole, you know, as a combined arms, that did not happen at all. Matter of fact, the Iranian Air Force did not engage. You know, they kept doing feints and, you know, flying, but they didn't leave or come out over the water, because had they done that, oh yeah, it would have been on. But today may be a little bit, it's already different. Okay, so we have a problem here. So we have Anvil. Anvil and Hammer are a couple of air-to-ground flights. This is an A6 flight here. This is Hammer. So we're going to have Hammer come on back to here. And we're going to have Anvil. Anvil's a couple of A7s here. Look at these guys. Hoorah, gets on. We're going to have A7s. Come back to here. And I want to draw these Iranians out over the UAE, which is the country right here. United Arab Emirates. So I'm going to take backer flight. Backer flight is a couple of F-14s. Backer flight together as one. Come back here. We're going to push our cap Fast Eagle 3 that we just launched from the carrier to here. And we're going to tell them to 10,000 feet. And I'm going to put them in full burner. Full burner, go. Get up there, because we're going to need to... We're outnumbered right now. This is a flight of 4 at least. 4 that we've seen. And we're going to get another... let's get another flight of 2 up here. All right, we're spinning up another 2 ship. We are going to retreat and see if they fly over UAE, I'll engage them. Because that means they're violating neutral airspace to find us. Let's go ahead and just draw them even farther back. Where's Hammer at? Hammer flight. These are the ships that are going to go out and look for those frigates, these airplanes. The frigates are somewhere around here. We know they're between where the Samuel B. Roberts was mined and Bandar Abbas, which is right there. Bandar Abbas is a major Iranian port. And they are definitely sending a flight of aircraft. What are they? Okay, we can't see these guys yet. Make sure we have all of our... Yeah, this is our radar plane. He's up there. He's the guy tracking him. Let's make sure he's rotating and rating. He is. So this is probably either some F4s. They might be F-14s. And if they are, we're in trouble because they have parity with us because we're also F-14s. Let's have them head straight for them. Okay, let's get Backer. Tell Backer to outrun them. So Backer's going to navigate to full burner. Because if these guys have AIM 54 Phoenixes, which is possible, Iran inherited some of those whenever they successfully revolted in 1979. Cool. So this is our backer flight. They're running away right now from an incoming Iranian flight. I want to determine their intent. Our rules of engagement are extremely limited. 2 oil platforms, 1 frigate. That's it. Let's not shoot down the Air Force. All right, so we got Eagle Flight 5 is up. Eagle Flight 5, let's get you on station here. We're going to put them at 20,000 for fuel economy. Generally speaking, the higher your altitude is, the longer your endurance in terms of distance and time is for fuel. These guys are at 10,000 feet. My backers are at 10,000 feet. So they are definitely coming to intercept. They have intention to intercept. If they light off their fire control radars, we're going to go weapons free. I'm going to bring up Rampage 1. Rampage 1 is a flight of 2 EA6s, AE6s rather. This electronic warfare plane. I'll get these guys overhead up here. I'm going to split this formation. Oh, is it a one? Okay, it's a single plane. Awesome. So I don't need to split them up then. All right, Foxtrot Cap. I'm going to move Foxtrot Cap a little bit farther north. Foxtrot Cap is going to have an altitude advantage. I'll put him up at 20,000 feet above the incoming. So we've got 3 sets of Cap right now. 2 at 10,000, 1 at 20,000. We do have overmatch. We just don't have permission. Come on, baby. Work with me here. There we go. Anvil flight's good. All right, they're getting really close to the UAE here. Yep. Oh, MJ Candy, thanks for that. Yeah. MJ Candy, by the way, is aviation expert. Knows a lot more than I do about aviation. So whenever he puts stuff in chat about these planes, I would tend to go with what he says. Now, for game limitations, I think I had to use the same F-14s for both sides, but I still don't know what these are. These might be F-4s. I don't know. But as soon as they get feet dry, we're going to turn into them. If they light off their radars, we will shoot them. Right now, I'm just trying to buy time. This is going to be it's going to be like a right cross. So while all this is going on, we still have to pay attention. So we do have visual of something very large on the horizon here. Let's just take a look at what our helicopters are seeing. Okay, our pilots, because their eyes are better than ours, see something out here on the distance. Probably our oil platform. I'm going to have Overwatch over here try and assist in locating the oil platform that is this way. Okay. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled event. Hey, Wormy 9000, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, no, it's a resubscribe. Wow. Yeah, this is fun. This is intense, is what this is. This is every day for me, but sometimes I get to share it with you. Man, these guys are coming in hard. They are feet dry, so we are going to turn back into them. We're going to light off our radars as well. Backer flight, actually, let's draw backer flight into Foxtrot Cap. I want to lead them away from Hammer and Anvil as well, so I'm going to maneuver. If they maneuver with us, we know their purpose is to engage. If they if we start seeing their radar light off, these guys are going to be weapons free. Right now, Becker flight is MCON. Let's turn on their radars so the Wizzos in the back can get ready to engage. Warming up everything. These guys must be in full burner. These guys are coming at us hard. So the way we'll know if their radars are popping off is we'll see little pie slices that look like little red wedge shapes in their direction. Where's our EA plane at? Okay, he's going up to support Delta SAG. That's good. Hey, we found both of our platforms. Awesome. I'll deal with that in a second. This is going to escalate in the next few seconds here. It's pretty clear what their intent is. So what I'll do is I'll select backer flight. I'm going to get on the radio and ask them... Uh-oh. There they ask them, what is your intention? Information. Well, this is how we know that how we're tracking them. We'll ask them to identify themselves. And if they respond to that, we'll have a better feel. Why are they turning away? So maybe they just wanted to chase us off, which did work. All right, the incoming flight is back there. So they split. The incoming flight of Flores split. Let's speed these guys back up again. Navigate, change altitude, change speed. Okay, Foxtrot Cap. I'm not sure where these guys are going now. It is possible. Okay, let's turn Baker back into them. Backer, rather. Let's turn Backer back into them. Because these targets... Oh, now they've turned into us. So now we have a head-to-head. Okay, they just launched their... Or they just did their fire control radar. I'm going to go weapons free. I'm not going to let my flight just get shot down because of rules of engagement. All right, weapons free. Just going to double check both you guys. Weapons free. Weapons free. Okay. Also, Foxtrot cap. Right here, you weapons free. All right, let's watch it. Oh, we lost one of our boys. And they lost one. So we traded 1 for 1 here. These are the F4s, by the way. This is a AIM 7 that looks like it missed. This is the F4 from Iran that's engaging us. Looks like we lost another one. Wow. Okay, this is a problem. So what's happening now is this guy got through. Aha, finally. This guy engaged. He used the name 7. That's probably not going to hit. This F4 is definitely coming after... He's right there. He's definitely going after either our AWACS plane. Alright, that's a good hit. He didn't do any evasion. That was odd. Okay, let's get Foxtrot cap back here. Let's take them out of weapons free. The engagement for them is over. Actually, this guy's still engaged. We just launched this Phoenix. There's still 2 more F4s out there. This one's in a head-to-head. There's the target. Definitely got by. Come on, shoot him. He's right there. Oh, it was near miss. Near miss. He's turning back into him. They're in a circle fight now. He's trading altitude for energy. He's shooting at his wingman. That's a good splash. Good job. Let's see how that other shot went. Okay. The other one just missed. So I think we have... Are we good now? We have another group coming in. All right, Fast Eagle Flight 5. Where's Fast Eagle 3 at? Fast Eagle 3 is right here. They are quickly running out of fuel. We got to slow them back down again. Cruise. All right, they're slowing down. You can hear the engines winding down. So these guys were replacing the cap that was over the Straits of Hormuz. I'm going to put them back up to 20 for fuel economy. Backer flight, I need to get him on board for debrief. So we're going to have backer flight, the one remaining. He lost his wingman. And have him come back to the carrier. There he goes. So we still have cap over the Straits. I'm going to have Overwatch. I want him to loiter over our target. Where's Overwatch at? Let's see him. His name's Overwatch. There it is. Okay, I see him now. No, don't attack. Almost out of attack. All right, so we do have a group of ships to the north coming in on us. We know that this is an airliner here now. All right, 707. There's the oil platform. I'm going to have our army buddies hold short because this oil platform may have small weapons fire or small weapons on board. Air defense weapons. The Iranians have been known to put ZSU-23s on their oil platforms as an air defense. So if they did that, I don't want our helicopters just flying right into it. We're going to radio the oil platform, tell them of our intention, and they have 5 minutes to evacuate. All right, so while that's playing out, let's keep an eye on this Gulf over here. So we do have another radar contact. Doggone it. So Fast Eagle 3, he's next up. All right, clear intent. What's their altitude? This is a radar contact, so we should know altitude. 4,000 feet, very low. Let's send him down. Yeah, God, they're hauling ass too. We're going to come down to 6,000 feet. We'll still be above them. I believe they're responding to the fight that happened over this peninsula. But I don't know if their weapon's hot, but we can't assume that they're not at this point. Fast Eagle 5, let's get him right here. Let's turn Hammer and Anvil around. This is Anvil. These are A6s. I'm sorry, those are A7s. A6s. I do want to identify these little fishing fleets that are here. I think these are trawler fleets. So we got to visually identify them and look for that frigate. That's our primary target right now. So he's 10,000 feet. He's going to loiter over the oil platform so we maintain contact. Oh, I gave him 5 minutes to evacuate. We need to start measuring that. Okay, now that we have communication with this oil platform, I'll have Charlie SAG, which is led by the USS Wainwright here, get on the horn with, this is oil platform Siri, and tell him we have intentions of sinking you. You have 5 minutes to get everyone off. Okay, so these guys, I think, don't have any idea we're here. I think they have no clue. How fast are they're so fast? I don't want to get into a trail with them. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have them engage with aim 7, single shot, negative. Let's do Phoenix. Oh, here they are. They're turning to engage. Weapons free. Whole flight's weapons free now. Whew. 2v4. I think they just, well, they lost one. Damn. They lost two, we lost one. Oh, we lost two. Shit. Well, they won that one. Looks like we got 3 of them. Pilots falling out of the sky. There's one plane remaining. That's Iranian. Let's put Fast Eagle 5. Shoot him down. We're gonna need a few more planes there, Mr. Enterprise. Go back to the flight deck. Want a flight of 4, because they're coming out in force. They do outnumber us if they scramble everybody, so I don't want to get overwhelmed by their Air Force. Looks like the Air Force in this scenario is fully engaged in defending the Straits. We're going to stretch his patrol up to here. I can't believe we lost 2 of the F-14s at once. That sucks. Why did we lose contact on the oil platform? That doesn't make any sense. It's right here. It's not damaged, right? Maybe they're just not talking to us. I don't know. Let's go back to overflight. Let's bring him down a little bit lower. Overwatch flight, navigate down to, where are you at now? You're at 10,000, come down to 3,000. I just want them to maintain visual on that. And we do have some Bogmars coming in from the north, at least one. They're in formation. I can assume the rest are Bogmars if they're matching speed and course, but we're not going to just assume that right away. So Bogmar is the Iranian Republic Guard Navy. These guys go around in these little fast boats. They shoot their, 12.7s at people, and they have some rockets on board. They're just a general menace to society. So this oil platform's not responding to us. That's a problem. We don't want to be bombarding an oil platform if it has civilians on it. That would look really bad. Trying to win a presidential election, 1988. Don't want to be shooting up an oil platform full of civilians. I think these missiles are going to run out of energy. I think this F-4 just straight up outran them. I don't see a scenario in which those missiles make it. It looks like a GTA police boat. Maybe that's where they got that inspiration from. Yeah, the Bogmar is a very real ship that Iran employs. They have different variants now. There's all sorts of different. They'll take any commercial boat and give it big engines and some guns and just go out in the Straits and in the Persian Gulf and cause havoc. This might reach that's the F-4 right there. I can't believe this Phoenix missile's this close. It's catching them. You can see on the little radar down here, it's slowly catching them. It's got to be running out of energy. Oh, it is. It is. You can watch the speed. The speed's right behind me, unfortunately. Yeah. So the missiles were losing energy, and as soon as they couldn't reach the target, they just self-destructed. Okay. But we did chase that F-4 away. What are we going to do here? Let's go back to Fast Flight 5. How much fuel do you have? You have plenty of fuel. You're at 20,000. I want these guys to shoot down this F-4. They just have to wait for them to get a little bit closer. Also, their MCON. This two-ship doesn't have the radars on. So it's possible this F-4 doesn't know that they're there. Proportional. Yeah, Miraz, thanks. That's right. Praying Mantis was supposed to be a proportional response. And it was proportional by American standards in reality. This scenario, like I said in the beginning, we're taking a few liberties to make it more interesting. I also made Iran much more aggressive with all of their militaries. So Air Force is helping out. There's going to be land units helping out at some point. There is a lot going on up here. I got to start paying attention to this. Those are some more bug. Hey, we found the frigates. There they are. Right there. Boom. Vosper class. Right here, folks. Yeah, boy. All right. We are instructed to sink one of these in retaliation for them sinking the Roberts. Not sinking. They damaged the Roberts. The Roberts almost sunk. Like, it's a miracle that thing didn't sink. But look at all these small boats we have in the channel. That's kind of a problem. right, what's going on here? Are these guys speeding up? These guys are up to 33 knots. Yeah. They're coming in on us. I'm going to radio them, ask them their intention. So, from the Wayne White. Wayne White. There's an R in there. Wayne White. Get on the horn to small vessel. Bearing 022. I'm coming on my starboard side. What is your intention, sir? We'll see if he comes at us. Bravo might be in gun range. Let's check. Not yet. This circle's gun range, which is what? Let's just very quickly take 2 seconds to check out the unit reference. 127 millimeter gun is a Mark 45 gun, and its range is 12.4. So you want to engage at approximately 70% of max range. That's what's called effective range, generally, very generally speaking. There's like artillery nerds out there going, well, maybe not exactly 70%, but generally speaking, 70% of max range is a good effective range. So I'm going to put a 8-mile circle around this. Where am I going with this? Where's my map? There we are. Map tools. Draw a circle. So the circle's going to begin, we'll say right about here. It's going to go out 12 nautical miles. I'm sorry, 8 nautical miles. 7, here we go. 8, there we go, close enough. Boom. Okay, so once we're inside that circle, we can begin engaging with our 127 millimeter guns. I am concerned about Bogmar here not responding to my radio calls. I am weapons tight on these knuckleheads. And he's not closing with aggression. This guy is. This guy's a problem. That's us on the horizon, by the way. Oh, shit. So while we're doing that, I had to pause the game. Our flight, I need to get them out of Afterburner. I don't know what speed I had them at, but it was way too fast. Let's send them back to cruise. This F4 has no idea we're here. So we're going to go say hello to him. He's at 2,000 feet. We're going to come down to, navigate down to 3,000. We'll be right over him, and then we're going to invert, and we're going to do diplomacy. Question in chat is, how does this game compare to Cold Waters? I think the game is Cold Waters on a global scale with fleets, air forces, and armies. It is very fun, quite incredible, and relatively easy to pick up, I think. All right, he's turning towards Hammer, so I'm not going to have that. Let's engage them with a single AIM-7. Oh, he just went dark. Oh, what the hell? Not MCON, you silly boy. Shoot him. All right, this F4 finally found Hammer and Anvil flight coming back, and so we're engaging them. Flight lead is like, I got this. There's 2 AIM-7s on this guy. They'll probably both hit. The thing with the F4 is it's wicked fast, and it accelerates very fast. So if they get the jump on you, and they already have enough range, it's possible they can maintain range. All right, looks like we got a kill on that one. Yes, he's down. Well done, well done. Okay, so I'm going to pull them back to weapons tight. They are. Let's bring them back up to 10,000 feet and slow them the hell down, so they don't burn up all their fuel. I'm just going to have them loiter. All right, this is a problem. Man, all this stuff is kind of happening at the same time. Who's this? Fast Eagle 3. This is our 4 ship. We'll put them up here. I do not like these Bogmars coming at us at all. Let's divert. Let's divert. Is it Hammer? How much fuel you got, Hammer? Okay, he's got lots of fuel. I want him to come over and give us a hand over here. I'm going to have him speed up to his max speed, which is still subsonic. Anvil flight. He's going to continue on course here. What's his max speed? It's a little bit faster. How much fuel does he have? They're about the same. Okay, I'll just keep it like this for now. Hammer flight was a little bit closer. That's why I chose them. We also want to put a 4-mile circle around this guy, 8-mile circle. Drawing tools, circle, oil platform, 8 miles is right here. So we want to drive within that to get effective fire from our 127 millimeter. All right, so at this point, Charlie Sag, captain on the Wainwright, would be radioing the Enterprise, asking for assistance. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go down here to, this is Foxtrot, Carrier Strike Group, Flight Deck. We do want to get some additional A7s because they're a little bit faster. With a anti-ship strike package, they'll need drop tanks. So I'm going to bring, yeah, let's go with strike long range, 4 flight, launch. Foxtrot Cap. Now, Foxtrot Cap, I'm curious as to what they're doing here. Let's find these guys on the list here. Foxtrot Cap. Is he loitering? Let's just make sure that he's loitering. Navigate. Altitude is 10,000. He's at 20,000. That's fine. Speed is loiter. Yeah. So we have 2 engagements that are going to happen at very nearly the same time. This is Delta. They're transiting really slow. We probably want to get them up to speed. Let's get them to a head standard. It's going to be combat engagement speed. You want to be fooling around here at 10, 15 knots. We're also going to radio the contacts to our north, request their intentions, and see if they respond or change behavior. That's us on the horizon. 3 ship, Wainwright's right there, and they're coming right for us. So we do have 2 engagements happening at the same time. Let's go to Anvil flight. I want to tweak him. I'm also going to get his altitude down to about 3,000. Yeah, 3,000 feet. Low and slow. This is probably a fishing fleet. I just want to verify it. Our targets are back here. These are the frigates. I got to work my way through these ships to get to the frigates. We can I bet you they're within harpoon range right now. Let me see if I can get a salvo of 4 harpoons. I can. All right. We're going to attack contact Sierra 1-2, Romeo 1-2, Master 1-2. 22 miles away with a salvo of 4 harpoons. This is our mission here. Is that it? That might be it. Okay. So now that those missiles are in the air, we can take Delta. Well, actually, Delta's mission is to transit through the Straits of Hormuz. So I was going to turn them around away from these contacts, but we need to get into the Persian Gulf to support Charlie and Bravo. So I'm going to keep them going through the Straits. I am going to alter course away from the Boghammer. There's going to be some harpoons flying over these guys' heads. I want to see what they do. Harpoon is so small that they may not even see it. They'll definitely hear it, though. Well, unless their boat's making a lot of noise, they may not hear it. Oh, there they go. They just went right by. Yeah, they're somewhere over here, the missiles. Okay. So that was a bit of a risky shot because I just realized some of the EM emissions coming from this vicinity are unidentified. And if that's a merchant, we may end up calling this Wednesday. Let's move the circle over on top of that. He's on top. Let me check our speeds. We're supposed to be doing, okay, we got 20 knots. Charlie, is he doing 20 knots? He's doing 26 knots, even better. And I just sped up Delta. Delta needs to be going at least 20 knots. They're doing 19. That's close enough. They're probably trying to maintain 20. So we'll see what happens here. We'll watch this attack. Something just exploded. What was that? What the hell was that? It was not a fisherman. Stop that. Fisher person. Oh, yeah, it's some anti-air fire. Okay. So we only have permission to sink one of these knuckleheads. I think this harpoon's been spoofed already. It's come up off the water. It's not a good sign. It's going after this chaff cloud right now. Yeah. Oh, something got hit. At least one hit with some secondaries. All right, this harpoon, I am concerned because now he's past the target. And who knows what's over here. Could be a fishing fleet. Could be a future reef. There's the other frigate. Okay, good. He self-destructed. Thank goodness. Okay. Whoa, what was that? I heard a splash. All right. Now we just want to run. Our job is to run through the Straits of Hormuz. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to navigate to flank speed, ahead flank, for Delta Surface Action Group. We've had a successful strike on the frigate. We'll report that back to the Nimitz. I may need to take a look at our formation here. Let's edit the formation now that we're heading more west. I want the Strauss destroyer up here. I want Williams keep up with me there. So those two will do their best to get in position. In order to facilitate that more efficiently, I should slow down the entire SAG so that the individual ships can use their speed to get in position. But in this situation, I'm not going to do that because we have multiple, probably hostile small contacts. And things can get out of hand in a hurry here. So I am still using electronic warfare on the frigate that's remaining. I have no intention of attacking it. Just trying to prevent his retaliatory attack. Anvil. Anvil needs to be at 3,000 feet. He is. This flight is trying to identify the fishing fleet coming up right below them. And that is not a fishing fleet. This is a Paravan. Paravan is a slightly smaller, or a larger rather, boat than the Boghammers are. That's what this looks like. And these little guns on the back, man, they will mess up a ship. It's basically, well, let's, instead of saying basically, let's tell you exactly what it is. We can bring up the unit reference here briefly and tell you that he's got the Bofors 40 millimeter and 20 millimeter, anti-surface and anti-air, range of about 2 nautical miles. On the 20 millimeter, oh, they don't have this one filled out yet. So hopefully that gets filled out before tomorrow. This game does come out tomorrow, and I expect it to be, well, it's going to be an early access. So my expectations are not a complete game. All right, so we have identified this fleet as hostile. However, it is not a target. Unless it shoots at us. That'd be different. Oh, yeah. Okay, pause. All right. So we are taking air fire, anti-aircraft fire from them. So Anvil is going to be weapons free. Good hunting, sirs. Hammer flight is go. This bog hammer's trying to catch up. And I really wish I could watch this like on a different screen, because I need to maintain situational awareness on this event. We're basically trying to go through the Straits right now. The reason why they're slowed down, oh, he's got his towed array out. Might want to pull that in. Yeah, let's do that actually. Sensors, towed array, retrieve. We'll start pulling that in. We're not going to need a towed array where we're going. All right, these guys are coming in for an attack. On somebody. Let's make sure they are weapons free. Weapons free and weapons free, yes. They're trying to get in parameters right now. Are they Winchester? Oh no, they still have their bombs. Okay. So I don't know if they know this, but the fleet's behind them. Oh, they're getting right off the deck though, aren't they? Who are you going after? All right, we're going to let them do their thing for a little bit. Hammer's not in position yet. I'm a little concerned about this guy right here. Is he taking damage? Hold on, stop. That looks like battle damage. What happened? No damage, no flooding. Okay. Maybe they just need to get deck division out and paint the ship. We're going to watch this, because that's suspicious as hell. Did they launch their rockets, you think? These Hasheb rockets have a range of 5 nautical miles. Wow. We're definitely within range of these rockets, but there's a very low chance that they would actually hit us, because they're dumb rockets. They're just ballistic. All right, what's Anvil doing? All right, these guys are turning in now. There we go. This is what we want to see. Come on, boys. These guys are weapons free on this Parvin over here. Hey, 104 Raccoon, how you doing, man? Good to see you. What is the game called? It's called Sea Power. Sea Power. No, they're not really lined up on anybody. If I have to, I can tell them to attack an individual target, but whenever they're weapons free, they normally choose their own targets. You know what else we can do? Is check the log and see if we had any damage on that ship. We're identifying... Oh, shit. Pause. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
We are now within weapons range of them, so I'm gonna break hammer flight up. And give him a target. Oh, shit. I was looking at anvil flight the whole time. Oh, okay, no, anvil flight is weapons free. Okay. Yeah, they should be attacking, but if they're not, these A7s, I want you to attack him. Come on, baby. Attack that dude. Oh, I see. They're going after these guys here. Oh, wow. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
This ought to be good. Hey, Kyle Sparks. Thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that. That's really cool. These guys are doing a bombing run on these. Hey, you use the tools that you got, right? And what they got is bombs. This poor guy's about... Oh, no! Oh, no! That's not good. They got him. They got him. He is weapons free, so... Attack the paravan. How about that? Alright, I'm going to let him do his thing. He is weapons free, so he can engage. Hammer flight, I'm a little more concerned. They're starting to get really close. Alright, these guys have clear intent, so I'm going to go ahead and put hammer flight weapons free. Give them targeting autonomy, so they can choose their own targets. I'm going to keep my SAG weapon tight for now. We'll see what these A6s do. So he's preparing an AGM-84. Wow. I'll shoot a harpoon at this guy. Oh, speaking of which, we should have a flight of 4. Streetcar flight 1. Oh, is there only one plane? What happened? Okay, it's fine. I just want to get him up here. Let's check on our Delta squadron. These guys don't appear to be taking any fire. I don't see any messages. Is there any damage on the Williams here? Doesn't look like it. 15 knots. Still bringing in the towed array. Let's verify that. Sensors. Towed sonar array is not deployed, it says. Oh, it could be a towed decoy as well. Well, towed decoy is not deployed. So that should be brought in. It may just take time. It does take a long time to deploy and retrieve a towed array. So, hey, Werecal, thanks for the super chat, my friend. I'll read that here in just 1 second. This guy, he's doing a 20mm run on somebody. We're going to watch this attack. He's got bombs. Oh, no, he doesn't. He already dropped some. All right, it says, Happy Veterans Day, Aaron, and other vets here. Great looking shirt. Oh, yeah, you like it? Yeah, this is my Hawaiian shirt. Yeah. I think that frigate was hit by a rocket as well, but I don't see the message in the message log. And there's no damage to the ship. It says 0% damage. Oh, he hit him there. There you go. Get some. Yeah. That's right. That's what you get. Shot down his wingman. He's all mad now. Oh, he's still got bombs. Oh, that one blew up too for some reason. That was a sympathy explosion. He's like, my friend blew up. I blew up as well. All right, whenever he's Winchester, he'll come home on his own. He'll have fun for now. Oh no, you knuckleheads. This is why you don't go weapons tight on. Okay, or weapons free rather. Anvil. Weapons tight. Anvil. No, hammer. Oh no. Shit, I just sent anvil weapons tight. Oh, your weapons free, my friend, sorry. Hammer, hammer. I want you to engage with single shot harpoon on Paravan. And you engage with cluster bombs on this guy chasing our fleet. We're almost within range to destroy it. We're going to watch, make sure he's weapons free again. He is. He's going to engage again with 20 millimeter. What's his target? 701. I don't see 701. It says target 7101. There it is. Oh, there you go. Good one. Raking fire. What's this guy gonna do? Trying to get him to change his mind. No, he won't. Okay. Oh, because he's weapons free. That's why. Weapons tight. Attack that one. Weapons tight. Attack that one. Whenever they're weapons tight, you have to tell them specifically what to attack. All right, let's take a look at this and see if this really is battle damage. It looks like battle damage to me. Right there. Thing is, the threat is on the starboard side, not the port side. So it could just be a bad paint job. And whenever we go to damage control, we have 0 hull damage, 0 flooding. DC teams are in standby in the cruise mess, or DC central. And there's no damage systems. There is flood. We have been attacked. Let's go. Delta Sag. Where are you at, Delta? Get some. All right, I just unleashed Delta Sag. They can do whatever the hell they want to defend themselves. So while the Wainwright, or that's not the Wainwright, that's the O'Brien. I'm putting everybody weapons free. Active sonar, active radars, fire control radars, you name it. So this is called an opposed transit. That's what we're doing here. This is the Strauss. He's coming hard to starboard. Putting fire on target. Oh, we got a hit. Secondary's on the horizon. Okay, we're still jamming the right direction. Fast flight. Okay, cap is overhead. Where is our... Oh, finally, race car 1's getting up in airborne. Let me get streetcar. These guys need to come up here and help, because there's a lot of freaking targets up here. Okay, are we inside ballistic range yet? No, we're not. Hammer. What's he doing? Heading to waypoint. He needs to be attacking the Paravan there. I'll get him a little bit closer to the deck as well. I told him to engage that target that's off his nose. We'll see if he does. There's a long ways to be dropping a bomb. But his altitude's coming down. Yeah, he's coming down to 1,000 feet. Oof. See if he actually drops it. No, he's going to have to come back. He was way too close when I gave him the order to fire. Oh, no, he did. He dropped the stick. Oh, get some, y'all! That's called a cluster bomb. That's GBU 84. Not GBU, CPU. Cluster munitions. Oh, yeah, good stuff. CPU 100. So he's got one harpoon remaining. Harpoon goes on the big boys. Right there. Alright, I just told him to engage. We're going to bring his altitude down as well. Oh, he's going to shoot a harpoon at it. Okay. I suppose that works. Once you use your cluster bombs on... What's happening over there? Hold on a second. Pause. Oh, they're shooting at hammer flight. That's why. Oh, no! Shit! Okay, so this harpoon decided to miss the target and go after the Simpson. This is not good. Oh, my God. I gotta put him weapons free. Oh, this is friendly fire. Please launch that missile, my friend. I'll tell him again. Engage with that missile. Wainwright. Yeah, you engage it as well. That's a friendly harpoon that's coming after our boys. Alright. I'm putting Wainwright weapons free, the whole group. So that's an F up. Big time. That's a big one. Big F up. We're gonna watch this harpoon. We need to shoot this harpoon down. Oh no, come on, Sea-Wiz. Don't fail me now. Oh no, he's in the pop-up maneuver. You gotta get him, Sea-Wiz. Nobody else can do it but you. Oh no. Oh, it didn't go after the chaff either. No. 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 Oh no. Oh, thank God. Thank God the ECM worked. Electronic countermeasures defeated. It wasn't the chaff, it was the actual ECM. Defeated that missile. Holy smokes. Well, everybody's in rock and roll mode now, so just keep pushing. Hold on, what the fuck? Did he shoot him again? What's going on? Why are there two harpoons going after the freaking... What? Okay, what the hell is your orders? Yeah, he's definitely supposed to be attacking these chuckleheads. This guy's supposed to be attacking... What the hell is happening? This makes no sense why they would shoot the harpoon a second time at the frigate. Oh my word, I have to watch this now. I'm so concerned. We might have to check the background check of this pilot. Maybe he's an Iranian sympathizer. Oh, that's going after the... No, that's going after the Perry again. Oh my word. Stop shooting your own ships. We are wrecking the fleet, but these guys are a little too aggressive with the harpoons. Good Lord. Will we get lucky twice in a row? I don't know. He's doing a strafe. Just checking everybody else out here. We have a lot going on over here. Oh wow. It's like a clearinghouse. Sail on this end of the Persian Gulf.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch
Hey,
of
Julian.
retards and assholes.
That's
in
yeah, time to train, right? Yeah, we need to be training these guys. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for gifted all the subs, by the way, Mara and Jamal. I appreciate that. Also, Ware Cows for the super chat. Appreciate all of that. So things have not gone to plan. But that's how it goes. Sometimes things don't go to plan. You know, you get involved in these close quarter battles, especially with guided munitions. Sometimes the guidance goes the wrong way. I'm trying to figure out where that harpoon is. He needs to be shooting at the harpoon that's coming at him. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we shot it down. Wow, that was bonkers, man. We very nearly had a blue on blue, and that would have been a bad day for everybody. And that is that the O'Brien over there? I wonder what he's shooting at. Oh, this Bogmar's about to get a harpoon to the face. Or it's going to miss. He does have 5-inch shells coming down on him, so. Doesn't get the harpoon and shoot it. Yeah, we did. That's how we shot it down. Yeah. Sure did. This guy's running through 5 splashes of 5-inch shells. That's got to be terrifying as hell, having just... Oh. He's shooting at the... Is that an airplane? Oh, is that coming in on him? Is this a bomb run? Oh, this is going to be good. Drop some bombs on him. Come on, man. That's pretty good fire from the boat. Got to give him some credit.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes in naval history.
He's having a bad time. All right, this is Hammer Flight. Let's have them attack. This one right here. Instead of putting on an air show for them. Oh, they're out of munitions. So actually, Hammer Flight. Need you to come back to the carrier. Yeah, they're Winchester. These guys are still closing in on the platform. Still don't see the platform. Speed's 20 knots. It doesn't look like 20 knots, but they're reporting 20 knots. So, but these guys did a good job. This is the Wayne right here, fending off those small boats. I think we ended up shooting this harpoon at this guy. Yeah, this harpoon's in pop-up mode. Now he's looking for anything on the surface that's moving really fast. Oh, wow. Come on, get that nose down. There you go. Good. Oh! Right at the last second, it was like, nope. That's probably how it got locked on to our frigate. It probably did something like that. Now it's going after the Paravan. Paravan's on fire. Yeah. That's no good. All right, so let them continue. Oh, they shot harpoons at the oil platform. That's interesting. That'll do it. I mean, why not? High explosives, high explosives. How it gets there is not that important. Are these guys Winchester as well? They have some 20mm guns. I don't want to keep doing gun runs on these guys. So let's take Anvil Flight, because they've already lost one. Let's bring him back. We've got Streetcar. This is our first proper attack force on the way right now. I'm going to put them over this group and have them have their way with them. Wow. Delta's surface action group has cleaned house over here while we were watching the other one. Look at that. They're still on fire on the horizon. All right, so we're going to put everybody back to weapons tight. Because if you don't, they'll chase them all the way back into port. So, weapons tight, new orders. This is Delta. Delta SAG, new orders, right there. Let's get everybody back in formation. We'll tell the Strauss. He's still firing. I love his aggression. Tell him to rejoin the formation. Oh. He thinks he's in formation. He's weapon tight and oh, he must be defending. He was probably shot at by whoever he's shooting at now. So with weapons tight, you can return fire. So he is shooting off to the west. So that's this paravan here. Williams is weapons tight and not firing. Okay. I wonder if they still have flooding. So the flood damage has been taken care of, but we haven't pumped the water off yet, I guess.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes.
Yeah, it's gonna. This game is gonna release to early access tomorrow. For those of you asking, Death on High, thanks for the bits, my friend. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun too. I agree, Julian. It is a ton of fun. All right, their orders are to go, so they need to be going. Once streetcar gets overhead, it's going to light up again. These guys are still shooting harpoons at these little boats. That's kind of hilarious. Let's make you guys weapons tight again. Let's try to regain some kind of control over this fleet, because we don't need to be spending, you know, $4 million harpoons on a $10,000 speedboat. That's not the kind of fight we want to win.
Welcome aboard.
This is a harpoon going after a bog hammer. Wummy, thanks for gifting a bunch of subs to everybody. Appreciate that. Give it up for Wummy in the chat. All right, nose over. Actually hit the boat this time. Unlike the last one that completely missed. Nice, oh, good job. That's what happens when you drop mines irresponsibly in the Persian Gulf. Get your ass set on fire by the Americans. Okay, Charlie, he's going the wrong direction. He's weapons tight. Bagley, weapon tight. All right, let's see if we can get this guy turned around. You know what we'll do? Let's take our helicopter, which is what? HS Alpha. These guys are standing by to wreak havoc on the oil platform there. How much fuel do they have? They have lots of fuel. I'm going to reposition them up here and take out this oil platform, because Charlie Sag is so distracted by the small boat fleet, they're going to need assistance. Bravo's got the easiest job in the world today to just drive within artillery range of this oil platform here and destroy it with the gunfire. So they don't need assistance with that. We're going to reposition our helicopters north. Not to mention these two harpoons. They shot the harpoons at the oil. And they'll probably sink it because fire spreads. Yeah. If you hadn't heard, fire spreads. What is this? If World War III kicks off, I think all of us should show up at the naval base in our associated military. Oh, wow. Yeah, I probably fit in my old military uniforms now. Shed a couple pounds this year. Yeah. Just show up and be like, hey, we're here. Well, you know what the Navy would do? I don't know about the Army, but the Navy would have us field day the decks, and we'd be scrubbing corners of offices with toothbrushes by the end of the day. Because that's how the Navy rolls. Holy smokes, we're being attacked by... Oh, hello. Welcome to the Silkworm, everybody. This is an SSN-2 Chinese export anti-ship missile that Iran bought a ton of to close the Straits with missile fire should they choose to. So, looks like meat's back on the table for Delta Sag. Everybody's going to go weapons free here. To make sure everybody gets the message, I'm telling them individually. And because there is now a missile threat, we are going to turn the force back around. We will not be transiting while there is a missile threat from somewhere in Iran. People make fun of how I say Iran. That's okay. You can make fun of me if you want to. Alright, so that's one of our ships shooting down these missiles. And it missed. So this is bad news, actually. Oh, no, it didn't miss. This one might hit. We'll see. It's making little adjustments, so that tells me it's tracking, and it did hit. It did hit. So, now this M1, this one should re-target. I'm not sure if the game's going to retarget it or not, but it should. Okay, it looks like it didn't. Okay. That's one of the benefits of the Aegis system, is we can retarget weapons in flight. It didn't happen on that one. All right, and then finally, this one here. This guy's going after the last one.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes
Intercept.
in naval history.
Yeah, okay, we shot down all the incoming silkworms. Those Chinese exports. I'm trying to make my Delta Sag not run aground. Come on, left full rudder. They'll run into these islands if I let them, so just keep that left rudder on. You can take local control of the ship if you need to. And I might need to on this guy, because he's heading right for that island. What the hell? Also, we're going to slow this guy down, the entire group. This is Group Delta. Make your speed ahead standard. That's best speed for engagements with guns. And I'm just going to have him come away from the islands. Yeah, just anywhere away from those islands. Get a little nervous that they're getting that close. Where is our streetcar flight? Let's speed I can't speed these guys up because they're not even formed up. I sent these guys to attack before they even got together in the air. Let's get another flight going. This is the... We're calling this the Enterprise, so you have to bear with me on that. Let's go with A6s. I want to fly to 4. And these guys are going to have a strike package. Let's go anti-ship without harpoons, because harpoons are not doing well. I do like the CBUs. So, well, it looks like we have to have at least a couple of harpoons, it looks like. Okay. Launch. All right, we'll launch that 4 ship. What's going on back here? Charlie turned around, and I'm not sure why. They're chasing this one boghammer boat. They're chasing this guy. This guy's just going around trying to pick up his friends out of the water. See the oil slick there? Yeah. That's where his team used to be. I'll go ahead and make Charlie Sag weapons free one more time. Just so I can regain control of them. Because they're hell-bent and determined on destroying this one last boat. Hey, there's an anti-ship missile site as well. Now, we're not supposed to be... oh, here we go. This is what it looks like. This is the launcher. Now, we do not have permission to attack these. So we're not going to be doing that. And let's keep an eye on this. This is the fight that I'm concerned about. These captains are taking proactive measures to save themselves because they're fully engaged. And once that happens, you know, the captain's responsibility is to his ship and his crew. So his orders may be to, hey, come to this location at best speed. But if he's actively engaged like he is now, he's required by doctrine to finish this engagement. Now, if he can engage and break contact, that would be one thing. But this guy doesn't show any intentions of breaking contact to me. If anything, he's going to break. He's going to contact and then break. He's going to do it that way. He's going to do it in reverse order. Now, this guy here, he can't get enough. He's shooting missiles. He's got a little SM standard missile launcher there on the back. This is an ASRock torpedo launcher right here, midships. And what are we shooting? Okay, now we're shooting our... This is our standard missiles in surface attack mode. So you don't have to shoot a surface-to-air missile at an aircraft because it is a standard missile. Standard missiles can go and do this job, or they can shoot down an airplane or incoming missiles. They're multifunctional. But their primary purpose really is to shoot down aircraft and incoming flying objects of missiles or whatever. And that looks like a good hit. Woo! And he's on fire. Is the gun's still firing. Okay, he's still in action. Oh, and he's shooting the missiles at us now too. Yeah. Oh, here comes another missile at him. I think it missed. Yeah, it did. It just went overhead. It's that white contrail right there. But the fire's spreading aft to forward. So he's having a bad time. There's two contacts here. I'm not sure which one this one's going to go for. Obviously, one's on fire, one's not. We will see. Yeah, it looks like it's going for the closer of the two, which would make sense. The harpoon is smart, but it's not that smart. It goes after close and big. Those are its parameters. All right, that guy's definitely toast. And nothing left to him. So our Delta group is getting kind of split up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate Strauss from the formation. Or no, here we go. Return to formation. Yay. You? Return to formation. Awesome. And then, I don't know. This guy's not obeying my orders anyway, so I'll let him do whatever the hell he wants. At least I'll get his ships back together with him. He's trying to chase down this fleet of small boats. So the harpoons probably did some damage. Oh, wow. Well, if they did damage, it's not visible. This guy had 2 harpoons on him. So this guy's weapon's tight. Helicopters are repositioning. Charlie Sag is doing unknown things. Like, literally, their orders are to go the other direction than they're currently going. So, and he is weapons free. So, yeah. Oh, he's chasing down that one last ship. I'll turn on all the radars again, just so they don't run into like an ambush. I noticed that the Iranian Air Force has chilled, so that's a little realistic. Oh, there's the battle. This is the American, not American. This is the former British. Ooh, he's being shot at. This is the former British ship that the Iranians took over. Drop some bombs on him, maybe. Yeah. Oh, he's toast. Those are some Mark 82s. Those weren't even cluster bombs. Those were regular old dumb, big blow-up bombs. That's the technical term for them, the big blow-ups. Oh my God. I can't believe he's still functioning. That's amazing. Like the shockwave alone should have rattled these guys. Yeah, everything's on fire. All right, Anvil. I told Anvil to go home, but I love the aggression of my pilots. They're freaking hilarious. He does still have 20 millimeter. He's going to come back and do a gun run. This guy's a mad lad. He lost his wingman and he's pissed. There you go. running out of ammo, maybe. Could have done a longer burst than that. Yeah, the ship is still functional. The radars are still working. He still has 300 rounds remaining, so they'll probably keep going on that. Streetcar's getting close. Ooh, that was a good shot. Oh, that almost hit him. Anvil, I'm just checking these guys right now. Everything's fine. We'll watch one more gun run, then we have to pay attention to Streetcar. Oh, they're still shooting silkworms at us. Thanks. Delta Sag might be in trouble. I'm a little concerned about them. Hey, Pernius, thank you for the bits, and Death on High, you as well. Appreciate that. Oh, what? He didn't shoot at all, no. Well, he's not returning fire either right now. So he's just doing battle damage assessment at this point. But that's not what you're ordered to do. Your orders are to go over here. So I'm going to tell him again. Get his happy ass over here. Oh, crap. Orders, rebase. Okay, cool. He should rebase there. Hammer flight's going back. Maybe. All right, let's go with Charlie Sag. I'm going to try and give them a different order. See if that does anything.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes in naval history.
Hey, Nico, thank you. I told him to use his missiles, but he didn't do it. Yeah, so Charlie Sag has gone rogue. They're doing whatever Charlie Sag wants to. Anvil Flight is consumed with attacking this guy. Hey, thanks for gifting a sub to Ronald Reagan. That's amazing. Great name, by the way. Somebody in here is called Ronald Reagan. Will I be posting the mission on Steam? I will when I'm done with it. It's not done yet. Yeah. This is just part of the mission. That's one of the downsides to early access is I could publish this mission as is, but it's really not 100%. I'm hoping the mission editor gets fully functional, and then I can start doing things like that. Long term, certainly, that is my intention. Yep, sure will. Oh, this guy's going to run aground, man, and there's nothing I can do about it, just because he's doing his own thing. All right, streetcar's overhead. Let's get on these chuckleheads. Oh, ray gun. Let's get ray gun in theater. Okay, this is streetcar. Let's get them down to a good altitude of say 300 feet. All right, so there's Delta Sag that's under fire, doing their own thing over there. These guys are going to come over here. Oh boy, work with me. There you go. All right, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to just let these guys go ham. All right, it's a flight of 4. Targets are off your nose. I'm going to let them do it. I'm going to tell you guys go weapons free. They dropped their drop tanks. That's what that was. They're turning on their radars. They're choosing their targets. That was the drop tank splashing. Weapons free. Everybody's weapons free. I'm just double checking all the orders. And we're going to follow these guys in and see what they can do. Okay. That's him and his wingman. That's good. They stayed together. I don't see the other one. He's engaging target 7018, which I believe is one of these. 7018. That's neither one of those. Oh, 7018's over here. Okay. And who are you attacking? 7090. Okay. So this is going to be the first attack. He's attacking 7090 with Mark 82 gravity bombs. Dumb bombs, essentially. That's the target right there where my cursor's at. I see smoke on the horizon. That could just be exhaust. Doesn't mean it's on fire. Oh, he's doing a 20 millimeter. What? Okay. This should be enough for the small boat. Oh, he got some hits. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, no, you're hit. No, oh, okay, that was just smoke from the gun. Yeah! Nicely done. Woo! Beautiful. All right, he should move on to the next one. I think that guy just dropped some bombs on him. He did, yeah. This two ship's going to go after this target here. This is a slightly larger target. I'm surprised he's using 20 millimeter guns when he's got bombs. But they're both strafing in formation. That might be enough. That's a lot of 20 millimeter falling on that boat. What's this guy doing here? He's engaging somebody that's already sunk. This guy's doing a strafing run on this guy. Oh, no! Oh, he got hit by the golden BB. That little gun on the bow hit him. Right in the feels. Oh, no. Who's this target? They're turning back to the Paravan. 2025. Who's 7025? I don't know. I do know he's going after this one, even though that's not the right name. That's not the name he says he's going after. Those are good hits. They need to be dropping some bombs on that guy. He's got extra hit points. Tell you what, attack it with a bomb. There we go. This guy took the order. Okay. What's streetcar coming in on? 290. All right. He's going to strafe this guy again. This is the guy that got lucky and shot down the previous plane. Let's see if he gets lucky twice. Maybe. Oh, he's still alive over there. Oh, he's on fire now. Oh, it's getting hot. That guy's a good gunner. That's a badass gunner on that little boat. You could say he's hot right now. Anyway, I digress. All right, he's going to do 20 millimeter. He's going to do 20 millimeter. Oh my God, look how there's a graveyard of ships to the north. These guys are still raining down fire. That engagement with the A7s is what that is on the horizon. Let's just check on everybody over here before we go. We're almost in range there. Yeah, this is so weird. What is this guy doing? Oh, they're still trying to shoot him. Let's see if this guy has any harpoons left. Salvo of 2. Oh, he has none. Oh, I know. Jesus Christ. I'm so dumb. Flight deck. I forgot. These guys have helicopters. Ferry empty. Oh, no. Well, I don't think a torpedo is going to help, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I could do? I could send these helicopters after that bog hammer. Yeah, that actually might make more sense. Let's take HS Alpha to here, and we'll sink this last remaining ship that has my entire surface action group distracted. Bravo's fine. We're just waiting on him. So the real babysitting, if you will, is happening right here. These guys are doing 20 millimeter runs with 4 racks of bombs on board. But not sure why. Where's ray gun at? Okay, ray gun is coming. Let's make sure ray gun's got good orders. That's a good location. What's ray gun's speed? Navigate. Change speed. We have plenty of fuel, so I'll say max. I want you to get here now. And while we're waiting on them, we'll just watch these strafing runs. I did tell them to use bombs, and then on their own they switched it back to guns. So they must think the guns are much more effective. And for the small boats they are. But for this paraffin that they're attacking, this 20 millimeter cannon fire is too slow. It doesn't do enough damage. I mean, he's hitting it. It's taking damage, but it's still combat effective. Yep. Oh, hey, it finally sunk. Yay. So this guy should change his target now. Oh, he's Winchester going back to base. Awesome. What about you? This guy picked another target. This is the last plane in that formation in streetcar. 2 got shot down. 1's Winchester going home. And this guy's turning in to do a strafing run on a small boat here. Ronald ray gun, yeah. Oh, good hits. He's not even shooting back. That's weird. Huh. He must be disabled or something. Or he could be reloading his guns too. This game does simulate the time it takes to reload guns, and they will reload. So he got a free pass on that one. Oh, the secondaries. Okay, there's an ammunition fire now. That's a problem for them. These guys. Stop driving towards land, you moron. It'll be a good test to see if he actually beaches himself. If he doesn't stop doing this, he will beach. So is he paying more attention to the target than his navigation? Because as the captain, you got to do both. We sank a ton of ships. Holy smokes. These guys are going to get all the ribbons and rewards and medals, whatever they get back, if they don't run aground. If they run aground, they're not getting nothing. Yeah, this guy. Ah, did he take damage? He's listing a lot, but it could just be the turn. Yeah, he took no damage. Okay. So far, the only one that's taken damage is the Williams. Apparent rocket fire from one of those small boats that kicked everything off in the Straits here. That's why there's so many dead ships. Is some knucklehead shot this guy with a salvo of dumb rockets. Otherwise, I would have left all these guys alone. Oh, here we go. Streetcars do another pass. Oh, hey, he's going to do the bombs. Yay, finally. The proper tool for the proper job. This is the ship that the Wainwright is, or the O'Brien. Yeah. Oh, he switched back to 20 millimeter. That's interesting how the AI will go back and forth between their weapons. Will he still drop the bombs, you think? Maybe he'll do both. 20 millimeter fire and drop the stick. There they are. Yeah. Oh, he only dropped 2. Oh, he's confident. He's like, I got this. Well, you know, next time. Because he only dropped 2, that means he gets to do it again. It's like free rides at Disney. It's the greatest thing ever. How many bombs does he have left? Oh, he only had the 2. Okay. Well, he's missed a lot. He's turning back into engage, though. All right. Here we go. Send these guys over here. I don't want that helicopter to get shot down, but if you can drop a torpedo on that boat, that'd be kind of funny. All right, let's watch Streetcar do his last pass. He doesn't have too many rounds left. Yeah, they're brave. I'll give them that, right? I do like how, even if you try, sometimes you can't micromanage the ships because we're the admiral. We're the operational level. We're the guy back in D.C. watching all this through satellite feeds. You know, we're not the pilot. We're not even the captain of that ship, which is why he's doing what the hell he thinks is best. He didn't fire at all on that one. Let's make sure he's weapons free. He is. That splash is a 127 millimeter shell from the O'Brien. Like from a video game aspect, I would love to. I suppose we could take direct control. Let's do that because it's getting kind of ridiculous. So to take direct control, you just right click on the unit and click to assume direct control. Boom. And now you have WASD. So we're going to go fast. And we're going to do right hand rudder. So now we're going to start turning towards and away from land. You see how we already got the rudder on? I'm driving the ship now, by the way. It's all me. I'm actually going to go weapons tight, or weapons hold. I just want him to stop firing. Because he's not hitting anything at this range. I'll get him driving the right direction. We'll get our speed up to a head flank. Oh, keep that rudder on. Oh, the rudder auto centers, it looks like. Okay. Let's just see if they animate the rudder. They might. Yep, rudder, it's hard to tell. Oh yeah, it is animated. Yep, it's got a right rudder. Cool. So if I let go, does it auto center? It's really slow if it is. It's keeping that right rudder on. All right, what's your current course? 270. Target bears 280, 290. All right, let's take the rudder off. I'm manually taking the rudder off now. There we go. Trying to get straight again. All right, cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's do this. Now I gave it a course order. It should take over again. All right, so he's weapons hold. He has a course. Yeah, assume direct control is no longer checked. So he's going to be doing what I tell him to do. Weapons hold and follow that course. Maintain that speed. Oh, he slowed down as soon as I said that. Let's see if I can get his other guys here to regroup with him. Let's go to formation. Okay, so they already have the order to rejoin formation. They're just over here goofing off. Oh, they're still engaged. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Let's tell everybody to go weapons hold, because they're not in any direct under any direct fire anymore. With weapons hold as their order, they should do their best to get back in position now. And we're just going to close range on this guy to an effective firing range. Okay, where's ray gun? Ray gun flight's coming in. Ray gun's going to take out those two guys. And I think we're close enough now. Let's go ahead and unleash him. Engage with 127 millimeter gunfire, oil platform. You have a 76 millimeter gun. It should be. Oh wait. Oh, the McCormick has a 5-inch gun as well. There we go. All right. So this guy should maneuver to expose both of his turrets. That's what he's doing. That's the target on the horizon. And it's a static target, so this should be, you know, a couple of misses for adjustment, and then they should have no problem hitting it after that. The only thing that's going to change is wind speed, and that generally doesn't change very much between shots. Oh, wow. So this is interesting. Is the Simpson firing? He is firing, okay. That's that 76 millimeter gun. This thing is rapid firing. This is by Leonardo. That's the company that makes that. They have a super rapid firing gun now that goes on today's ships. Same company. Same basic design. It looks a little different. It's more stealthy. But it'll put a lot of lead on target. Like this guy here. Yeah, he looks like he's in the splash zone of some water park. Oh, that was a direct hit. Damn. That guy's going to have a hell of a headache. Why are you not on fire? That was a 76 millimeter shell. This guy's a badass. He's like, you know what? By the power of Iran. There he is. He's finally on fire. A little delayed reaction there. There's a missile. Well, that missile missed. Okay. Oh, crap. This helicopter's way too close. Get the hell away from him. I wonder if we can engage with a torpedo. Oh, no, no, no. That's way too close. No, no, no. Not doing that. Wait a second. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's the wrong target type. Okay. See, the Mark 46 torpedoes in this case are limited to just submarines. Wow, these guys are going to space. Yeah, that's not good. Come on, guys. Finish this guy off. He's like super slow. He's on fire. How can you possibly miss? Oh, he just lost power to his engines. sit there and burn and think about what you did today. These are the consequences of your actions. That's that 76 millimeter shell went right in there. So this guy ain't got no legs anymore. This guy's holding on for dear life. I don't blame him. Me too. Tell me, Dan, you ain't got no legs. Keep shooting with that 76, I don't know, 127. Oh, this is cool. You can watch it load. This guy will shoot here in just a second. That's what a waste of a missile. Okay, then this thing should pivot back forward, and then those doors behind it will open. Here, you guys even see this? I don't even know. I'll try and move it over here. Ah. There we go. And these doors here will open up, and a missile will be pushed up onto the rail launchers there. And do you know what I like about it is we have one missile in the air right now, and the fire direction radar is pointing at the target. So this radar dish is guiding that one missile that just went airborne. This is the second radar dish. Okay, so the guidance is over. Now he's returning to batteries, what it's called. And, I was hoping that they would reload, but maybe not. Now that he's using the 5-inch gun, he may not want to use any more missiles. Okay. It's Bog Hammer. I can't believe you guys are missing this guy. He's dead in the water. He's on fire. He's not going anywhere. We have to work on our naval artillery gunnery training. All right, I'm going to move... I'll move them back to this oil platform. Because I think that guy's going to be sunk eventually. It's just going to take a little while. All right, these guys are firing at the oil platform. Let's see if we have any hits. Oh, yeah, he's on fire. Hell yeah. See, now these guys know how to hit a target. This thing's on fire. So, going back to 1988, the way this went down was Bravo and Charlie Group radioed the oil platforms, gave them 5 minutes to evacuate because they saw, our guys saw visually, that they were evacuating. They extended that time out to 20 minutes. Give them additional time. There was no reason to begin firing because an arbitrary time limit had gone up when they were actively trying to do it. So in this case, this platform was fully, eventually, fully abandoned and then sunk like it's doing now. Oh, there goes a shell. This oil platform was a different story entirely. So let me get this flight. Let me give you guys an order. I'll tell you the story about the Siri platform. Okay, this flight's going in to engage, and we'll watch it as it engages. So the Siri platform did acknowledge and then evacuated personnel. They watched it happen, gave them more than 5 minutes, and then they began bombardment. Well, whenever they got close enough to it, the Siri platform had enough, or still had some military on board who were using anti-aircraft shells, a ZSU-23 for one, and whatever else they might have had, to counterfire. But the counterfire couldn't reach the ships. The ships maintained a distance where the counterfire was ineffective. So after they realized they couldn't hit, the oil platform, the one we're looking at now, this one, radioed again and said, oh, we still have people on board. We need to get them off too. And the Americans, even though they had been fired upon, agreed to give them an additional amount of time to bring the tugboats and supply boats that they had on the oil platform back to the platform, unload the rest of everybody to save lives, and let them go back to shore. And then they engaged this platform. So that's what really happened. A little bit different than what's happening now. Yeah. I wonder, I'm just curious as to how long this is going to take. Like, that's the target on the horizon. They could get a little bit closer if they wanted to. Okay, so we're just waiting. Oh, did we finally sink that ship? Hallelujah. Good Lord, you guys are the worst. Okay, let's bring this guy back. RTB, orders, return to base. And Charlie, he's weapons free. I'm going to make this guy weapons tight. Yeah, weapons hold even. All you guys, weapons hold. Stop disobeying my orders. All right. Now you got to be careful when you put people weapons hold, because if they get shot at, they will not defend themselves. So. Oh, shoot. I want to give that order from here. Is this Charlie group? Yeah, Charlie group. Oh, cancel. There we go. All right, we have ray gun overhead. Let's go to ray gun and have them attack these guys right here. I'm trying right now to get this group formed up and into the Persian Gulf so they can complete their mission. We'll watch ray gun here. Let's get ray gun at a good altitude for bombing. Let's go to navigate. I'm going to have their altitude as low as they can go. We'll go to 300 feet off the ground. That's a good bomb altitude. They have CBUs and they also have harpoons. Oh, why is that fading? That's not good. Make sure your sensors are on. They are. All right, let's move. Let's move our AWACS plane closer. I need more intel here. Oh, this Paravan. What did he do? This guy ran aground. And he's still pushing himself into the ground too. I kind of don't blame him. Everybody around him exploded. He's had a traumatic day. These two guys have merged into one target. This is who we're going to bomb with cluster bombs. This, I guess it's a trio. On radar, it looks like one contact. So let's go back to ray gun. This is ray gun flight. And I want to use specifically CBUs on these guys. All right, use cluster bombs on him. And we'll see. It's a flight of 4. All right, they should be in line, so these two would be dropping bombs if they stay in line. I would not expect a wingman in that position to do any attacks. There's the O'Brien over there on the distance. That's the guy I was having a hard time getting under control. So all he wanted to do was shoot his guns and missiles. All right, we can catch up on chat while we let these guys do their things. Are the helicopters weapons free? No. If I'd put that helicopter weapon free, he would have gone after the that small boat and got shot down. That's why I didn't do that. Yeah, sometimes the gunnery fire is not very accurate. I agree with MBT in chat. But that's realistic too. I mean, naval gunfire is not that accurate. Unless it's very close, it's not accurate. That's why the GPS rounds, also called volcano rounds in Europe, which is a different round, but uses GPS, are very good. They're also very expensive, but they hit the target. You shoot one, you get a hit. Instead of shooting 100 rounds and getting 8 to 10 hits, you know, depending on what the weather's like that day. And that's if the target's not moving. If it's ship on ship, oh, well, you saw with the small boats, the 5-inch shells and 76-inch shells were just 76 millimeter. Not 76-inch shell would be nice. It's like the size of a Volkswagen. Come at you. Yeah, that'd be cool. Even if it didn't hit, it hit, right? Hey, we can see the target on the horizon there. So I expect, oh, there's 3 in line, 1, 2, 3. So we may have multiple bomb drops on that one target. Once they do this initial run, I'll put them weapons free as well, and see what they do with that in freedom. But I want to make sure this first one goes off without a hitch. Looks like he's lined up on the one on the left. He's got 4 CBU 100s. Oh, here comes the anti-air fire. Ugh. Okay. Oh, no. He got hit. That sucks. He didn't even bail out. All right. Hey, there's 2 more where that came from. Let's see if they do it. We'll keep the camera right here for now. I can hear him coming in. What was that? Oh, that was the bombs. Okay, yeah. That was the bomb itself blowing apart so all the bomblets could fall down. That's what we saw on the screen there. That was interesting. Okay, now we need to make them weapons free so they can actually defend themselves and fight for freedom and everything, you know. All that freedom stuff. Streetcar. Weapons free.
Welcome aboard.
You can turn on your radars too if you like. Where'd streetcar go? Come on, streetcar. I was looking right at it and it went away. Oh, wow. Oh, this is ray gun. There we go, ray gun. Sensors are good. All right, he's going to do a AGM 123 rather, attack on somebody. There's only 2 targets remaining. We still have that Paravan that ran aground, but really no sense going after him.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Matt Plot, thanks for subscribing over on the YouTubes. Appreciate that. We went over 10,000 subscribers last week. That was very nice. Appreciate that. Oh, he didn't release. What's going on? Oh, he's got a laser-guided bomb. Oh, somebody already got him. Okay. Somebody had already put a GBU on him. That was a big boom. Jesus. 181. All right, he's coming back for that last one. Is that a missile? That is a missile. Oh, they're going after the silkworm sites as well. So that explosion over there, that used to be a silkworm launcher. It is now a hole in the ground. So we have a land attack and a sea attack happening at the same time here. We'll watch this one and then we'll go watch the land attack that's going on. All right, he just dropped the bomb. There it is. Really, the bomb. Oh, it's like a walleye. It's like it's got a rocket motor on it. That's interesting. They put a rocket on a GPU. Good hit. Good hit. All right, let's have him over to here. This is these guys are over here getting extra credit. All right, he's got a couple of cluster bombs. I am curious to see what that bomb is that has the rocket on it. That's kind of cool. Secondary explosions on that silkworm site. There's a target right there. I don't know if that's the one he's going after. Let's make sure he's weapons free. He is weapons free. Radars are on. I expected him to blow up, but he didn't. He's going after target 7132. Where's that? 7130. 7132 is the one on fire. Why are you still attacking that one? He's dead. So I just manually adjusted his target. So we did lose one of these A6s. I do see, it looks like there's some kind of anti-air fire up there. Small arms. It's very small. Oh, there it is. Nice. Ah, that looks like it fell short. Well, no, it says that it hit, so There must have been a target there as well. There's multiple targets there, apparently. Oh, this guy's going after the guy that ran aground. Oh, is that going to have enough energy to get there? No way. Look at this bomb. It's like maybe a 2,000-pound bomb, but they put a freaking rocket on it. It's some Wile E. Coyote engineering here, and I love it. Like, you know what we could do with this bomb? It's like, what's that? We could put a rocket on it. That's amazing. Let's do that. We're going to call it the 1, 2, 3. The AGM 1, 2, 3. This thing's flying like a cruise missile. I suppose. I mean, if it's got enough push from the booster. And the booster's still functioning as guidance because it has the fins. But the altitude is... yeah, it's very slowly descending. It's at 87 feet right now. But it looks like it's going to reach. I think it's descending because it's tracking. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He's trying to shoot this bomb. He might do it too. Yeah, one near miss would sympathy detonate it, you'd think. Oh, this guy's toast. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, the good news is you can't sink because you ran aground. It's not that far of a walk either. Yeah, he's done. He's done. And that's the guy that did the done right there. All right, he's Winchester RTB. These guys still have one more of these silkworm sites they're trying to take out. He's going to drop a GBU on him here. These guys are targets because they did shoot the silkworms at our fleet. So... that guy's going home. Let's see if we can watch it from the silkworm point of view. Oh, he's facing the wrong direction. Oh, that's hilarious. Whenever I made this scenario, I forgot to point him towards the water.
Welcome aboard.
That's okay. These guys just need training. You know, they're not the cream of the crop whenever they're on this end of the island. All right, let's watch the GBU drop. Coming in. Stefan, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. There's the target. That's the bomb drop. They only dropped 3. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. There you go. That third one got him. Short, on target. All right, let's make sure he's Winchester. He is. And he's returning to base. So we don't have to micromanage him. That's nice. Let's go back to our fleet. All right. Now, we don't have any targets. I'm going to go ahead and put them on weapons tight so they can at least defend themselves. I just don't want them to go running off after a target, right? Weapons tight. Make sure everybody's weapons tight. Somehow he didn't get the message. And he didn't get the message. So I had to go in and manually tell each ship in this formation to go weapons tight. All right, and we're going to slow down the formation to get everybody in position. So we'll change speed to a head 2/3. Now Strauss and Williams should stay at a high speed to catch up. So we don't even have to worry about that anymore. We still have this group over here. Oh, crap. Are you guys attacking anything? I really wanted to see this attack happen. Oh, they're so high. Oh my gosh. Let's, where's he at? You guys. Navigate down to 20 feet off the ground. And attack. I'm gonna put them weapons free right now. I'm not sure how much fuel they have left. All right, everybody should be happy now. Yes. All right, those rockets hit. He is coming down. He was up at like 3,000 feet. see what this guy does. This guy's got the tow missiles. These will do a lot more damage. Oh no, those are rockets. Never mind, those are rocket pods. He's not really coming in for anything, is he? All right. This guy's going to do a salvo shot on this one. It's hard to tell, but they are slowly coming down to a decent altitude. They're at 2,700 feet now. This guy here, he's at 1,800 feet. He does have some BGMs. I'll watch this guy launch first, I guess. Yeah, for those asking how much it'll cost tomorrow when this game's released, I don't know. I haven't seen any pricing. I wouldn't want to guess either. That would not be fair of me to do that. It's up to them to make their own price. He is weapons free. Curious as to why. I think he's just too high. It's taking him forever to come down. He's at 2,100 feet coming down. I had these guys transiting at like 3,000 feet. You come over here. You engage them with Hydra 70s, yeah. Just a whole burst. I expect this guy to fire soon, so we'll watch him for a little bit. JG says, shut up and take my money. I know, I kind of feel the same way. I was very lucky that they gave me early access to it. Really appreciate that from them. This is my fault that the helicopters are out of position, so that's not a mistake that they made. I had them transiting at a high altitude to save fuel. So now they're just trying to get down to a decent. He's at 1,500 now. Wonder if I can turn this. Oh, hey, Charlie Group finally turned around. Yay! All right, let's make sure they're sped back up again. Now they're actually obeying orders. And just to be clear, they were obeying orders before. They just prioritized self-preservation over anything I was telling them, which is the way it really works. In the end, the captain has an obligation to save his ship and his crew and fight his ship the way that he seems fit. It's almost like he wants to land on it. That's crazy. What's his altitude now? 1,100 feet coming down. He could almost use guns, and now he's turning away. Yeah, you're too close. Maybe he'll just spiral in and attack it. Yeah, he still has the confirmation status of he is engaging, he says. He's just trying to get in parameters to do so. He's down to 800 feet. Coming down. All right, this helicopter's coming in. How we doing over here? Let's check on Bravo Sag. Oh, these guys. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they need to be at like a head 1/3. I never slowed them down. So these guys have been trying to hit a target on the horizon, which they have hit. But when they're doing it at flank speed, the accuracy is going to be much lower. Now that they've slowed down, much more steady platform, especially in the sea state, they should get a much higher hit on target, and the target's on fire. So this is good. Holy smokes. What was that? Sensitive Snowflake, thanks for gifting a bunch of subs to everybody. I appreciate that. Everybody give it up to Sensitive Snowflake. Snow Zero Flake. Oh, that one fell short. Ah, there you go. Somehow that one went right through it. Anywho. Alright, this guy should be coming in for a rocket run, so let's watch this. I told him to use his Hydra rockets on the platform. Oh, and this guy over here is firing now too. I don't know if those are the tow missiles or if he's using his guns, but he's definitely firing. I told him to use tow missiles. We should see explosions here shortly. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, that's the rocket motor on the tow missiles.
If I, the grace of the good Lord. Woo!
Woo! There we go. Yeah, those are hitting. Tow missiles more effective than naval gunfire so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive Charlie Group right next door to it, and then set them to weapons free. I'm kind of surprised that after being hit by 4 tow missiles, there's no fires, but maybe they just didn't hit anything flammable. All right, let's get back on our... this guy here should be shooting soon. It's kind of hard to miss the target. Oh, did he not shoot? Let's make sure he's weapons free. He is. I don't know. Uh-oh. We're dry. Oh, what are these guys doing?
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, sometimes whenever you go weapons free, the targets decide to do weird things. Like, I don't know why they're flying that direction. Like you have one target. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reassign the entire flight again to attack, and I'm just gonna hammer the right mouse button a couple times. Now that might mess up this guy's attack, possibly. No, he's still doing it. He acknowledged the order, and he maintained the Hydra as the weapon of choice. Is this guy going to turn around? Okay, this guy did turn around. He's got 8 tow missiles. I don't know why he flew that far away. All right, these chuckleheads. They're moving at 26 knots right towards the oil platform. That's beautiful. Hey, this one finally sank. Okay, so naval fire is effective eventually. I bet you the fire did more damage than those shells, to be honest with you. But that's how it works. Okay, so Bravo Group is going to be weapons. I'm going to go weapons hold again, just because I want them to have no question that they are not to shoot or go after anything except do what I tell them. And they are at ceasefire. Good. Okay. So now as a group, up to there, and let's go ahead and hit flank. And what really helped is I slowed them down to 5 knots. That made a huge difference. So we'll make sure we do that with both these groups up here. Navigation back up to flank, because now we're back to transiting. So these helicopters have until they either run out of fuel, run out of ammunition, or Charlie's in range to finish their job. So we'll see how that goes. We'll check back in on them in just a minute. These guys are still getting in formation. Rampage did a really good job. I don't see any more Air Force units coming in. The Enterprise Carrier Strike Group is not going to enter the Persian Gulf. It's too dangerous. So we're going to keep them outside. Delta Group is now inside the Persian Gulf. They've achieved their mission. These guys technically are not targets, even though they belong to Iran. And this happened in 1988. The U.S. Navy could have continued sinking everything. We had advantage everywhere. Air, sea, possibly subsea. I'm not aware of any submarines that may have been involved. But there weren't any on the Iran side on that day. I know that. So the reason why we stopped sinking them is the local commanders, the ones in Bahrain that were in charge of this theater, got scared. We're winning by so much that we could start to look really bad, look like instead of being the victim retaliating, being the aggressor, and they told the Navy to stop. This whole engagement in 1988 lasted, I think, about 12 to 18 hours. It was less than a day. And I think they call it the one-day battle now, or the one-day war. So to replicate that, I'm not going to sink this group. I am going to keep my Overwatch with my Fast Eagle flights. These are all a bunch of F-14s we launched. But we have air superiority again. The battle is upside down in the bottom of the... Yeah. And that is approximately the place where, in 1988, they sank the French destroyer that they came across. And they radioed the French destroyer. It was actually, I think it was Delta Group, I think. It was either Delta or Charlie came across this group and said, hey, we don't intend on engaging you because we're still going after the frigate, not a destroyer. He was not on the target list from President Reagan. And he kept coming at the fleet. I'm pretty sure it was Charlie Group, the more I tell the story. And finally, the Charlie commander was like, we're going to engage you if you don't turn around. And the only reply, the Iranian captain, that was on a different ship, not the battle class, his only reply was, I'm following my orders. And that was it. They sunk him after that. They shot harpoons at him, and he was done. All right, let's watch. He's not quite within range yet, but he's getting close. This guy just did a run, I think. Is he doing guns? This guy's doing hydras. I wonder if the helicopters are waiting for each one to go one at a time, which would make sense. You don't want to have any collisions. Hidden Insanity. I like your name. That's pretty clever the way you spelled it. Thanks for becoming a member over on the YouTube side. That really helps the channel a lot. Yeah, I'm really trying to do something with the channel that I can do if we get members. I don't want to say what it is, because then if I say it, then I have to do it, but I may not be able to. So we'll see. Whenever it happens, I'll definitely let you know. So thanks for that. This guy right here, he's trying to hit this unit with rockets, and I think he's waiting on the leader. This is the flight lead right here to do his run. That's what I think is happening. I mean, everybody is weapons tight. Tracking with Zuni. I think, is Zuni the gun? I think it is. Yeah. I guess we can compress a little bit of time here. We're just waiting on this helicopter to transit. We're in times 10 compression. That's why it's choppy. There it goes. Back to real time. And there's no reason for this missile to not hit the target. I'm interested to see if the helicopters will sink this platform on their own. I don't think they have enough firepower. I think the difference is that they would set it on fire. Hopefully there's a fire that starts there, and then the fire would do the rest. But, yeah, we'll see. He's down to how many? Oh, 7. Oh, wow. Fire a salvo 4 at it. Alright, this guy turned back around. He should fire more than one this time. There it goes. Much better. Now, being a tow missile, I don't know if the operator can guide more than one at a time. You guys that are ex-Army and Air Force, maybe you can tell me, or Marine Corps in this case. I don't think it works that way. But those are all good hits, so 4 good hits on it. Yeah, that thing should start catching on fire here soon, I think. How many does he have left? 3. We'll do a salvo of 2. You should turn right back around. Awesome. This guy's coming in as well. Yeah, 1 at a time. That's what I thought. Yeah. 1 per launcher. So, yeah, we're taking a few liberties with that. I should be telling this guy to do it 1 at a time to make it more realistic. He's only got 1 missile left, so that's what we'll do. I'll wait for these to hit, which will be any second now. Oh, that was a good secondary explosion there. All right, he's got 1 left, so single shot. And I think he's smoking now. Let's click over here. I thought I saw smoke. You can see the battle damage, the scarring. Oh, the smoke is the jet from the tow missile booster. Okay. So this guy's coming in. I wonder if I can have him do a salvo of 8. Well, no, let's not do that. 1 at a time. 1 at a time. See what this missile looks like. It does look like a tow missile. I love the models that they used in the game. I think they did a good job with that. Well, right in the control building. All right, so he's out of missiles. He's got 20 millimeter. We'll watch this guy. I think this is really all we're doing now. Let me go back to the map. Yeah. Once we get everybody within range, we're going to start. I think it's going to take the guns on the ships to kind of finish it off. We'll compress a little bit of time here. There's only 1 target left, and he can't shoot back, so it's kind of a given. Whoa. I've got it in 10 times compression again, and I tried to move the camera. That was a bad idea. Use your rockets. There you go. Should come out of compression. It looks like a slideshow in compression. So normally, whenever I go to compression, I'll come to the map screen. That's how I recommend you do it. But alright, everybody's weapons free again. I'll make this guy weapons free as well. I think we're missing a helicopter. Oh, he's way over here. Where the hell are you going? Oh, he's going after them. God bless you, sir. This guy, he's on a mission. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop him. Okay, you know what? I'll let him do it. I don't endorse this, but I'm going to let it happen. I'm going to go to time compression, and I will just want to see how they behave. I made all the helicopters weapons free, so they can choose their weapon and their target. They're right next to the oil platform, so I would expect them to choose the oil platform. But the oil platform doesn't shoot back. These military targets over here do. So that might be why this courageous guy here is going after them. He's going to run out of gas about the same time he gets within weapons range, so it won't matter. Yeah, he wants to get some kills. He wants to paint the little boats on the side of his cockpit. what he wants. Can I show you the game specs on the MiG-28? Huh. I can after the scenario. Sure. I'm just curious if I can... Oh, Hammer Flight. Why did you not go back home? Let me come out of time compression. I'm trying to do some stuff here. Okay, let's go to unit reference. Oh, here we go. I can do it right now. So let's go to aircraft. What'd you say? You want to see the MiG-28. Is that an attack plane or is that a fighter? Looks like it's a fighter. It's called the MiG-28 Fracture. Oh, it looks like a F-5. Okay, well there it is, folks. Asked and answered. It shoots an air-to-air missile, AA-2, AA-8. It drops gravity bombs, and it has a 20mm cannon. It does have an anti-air direction radar. Are one of these missiles... Is this a radar-guided missile? That's heat-seeking. Is the AA-2D radar-guided? No, it's heat-seeking. So why does it have an air directing? Expand. Oh, it's like a search. Okay, okay. It does have a search radar. Well, there you go, folks. The MiG-28 is the latest Soviet frontline air superiority fighter designed for high maneuverability and high acceleration. It bears a suspicious resemblance to the United States F-5. Yeah, that's the very first thing I noticed. I was like, oh, they stole our F-5 design, little bastards. How dare they? All right, we're going to go back into time compression. We're going to get Charlie Group within very close range and destroy this oil platform. Oh, that's why they use the F-5 as the Russian fighters in the movie Top Gun. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, it's an Easter egg. Okay. See, you guys that know all these things, is that a Top Gun Easter egg? That's cool. It's not a real... Okay, cool. There's another one. Oh, I wonder if they took it out. I hope they didn't take it out now. Let me pull up the unit reference one more time. Because there was one that I'm familiar with that I was like, that's not a real ship. Right here. Yep. They left it in. Okay, Project 1160 was the first truly fixed-wing, nuclear-powered Soviet supercarrier that would have been ordered and operated by the Soviet Navy in the late 1960s and early 1970s. This class is included in Sea Power as an interesting what if. Okay. Yeah, whenever I put this out to the devs, I was like, hey, this ship was never actually built. They probably had that in the description and I just misread it. But I thought the first time I read that, they said that this was a ship that operated in the 1960s. But I bet you I simply misread it. So the Russians in this game do have a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. And they did design one. That's like a real design. They just never built it. It was expensive, you know. That's where the Kiev class came out of. It came out of that program. And Kiev class was not nuclear powered. Alrighty. So we have this one helicopter on a mission to get some kills. And everybody else's weapon's free, so I don't know what they're doing. But as soon as the Wainwright gets a little bit closer, inside 8 miles essentially, I'll turn him loose, and that'll be the end of the oil platform. This gives us lots of time to catch up on chat, because I've missed like an hour of it. Let's see, Lieutenant Starburst says, I think they're only leaving the Orel in to give the Soviet Navy a fair chance at aviation engagements. That's true, and that's fine. This game is meant to be fun and make scenarios that didn't happen, but what if they did happen, and see how they would have played out. Yeah, that's called replayability and good game design. So I'm glad they do have it in. I made that clear too in my message to the dev. I was like, the first thing I said was, I'm glad you have this unit in the game. Period. Next sentence. By the way, it's not real. But I'm sure they knew that. Yeah. There's no way that they did all the research and made the model, because they had to draw that thing in the 3D, make a 3D model of it and then animate it. I'm sure at some point in there, they're like, hey, is this thing real? You know? And of course it's not. But let me zoom out a little bit. We're still in 10 times compression. This is a graveyard of ships in the Straits of Hormuz now. A couple of our airplanes, but mostly their ships. We absolutely destroyed this island's defenses. Those were the Silkworm missiles that they were using to close the straits. We left these guys alone to tell the story of what happened on this day, unless this one Marine helicopter pilot has his way. He's got enough gas to get there and launch everything and then leave. So we'll see if he causes any trauma. This is as fast as I can compress the game because of the number of assets, units, and stuff in the game. If you have fewer units or a really badass computer, better than mine, you can go all the way up to times 100 time compression. Very fast. I recommend you don't do that unless you're on the map screen. But because of the number of things going on right now, we have a lot of aircraft in the air and so forth. We could probably start RTBing some of these guys. Orders, return to base. Oh, our E3, where's he at? He's down here. I'll keep him up because he's kind of useful. He's, I think, the only reason why we have these units here. I think the air war is over, so we'll start RTBing a lot of these guys. Orders. Return to base. I do want to keep that cap. Yeah, we got to keep the cap up. You never know what's going to happen. There we go. He's almost inside the circle. As soon as he gets inside the black circle, we'll set the Wainwright loose. I'll have to remember to slow him down this time too. Yeah, I've got my specs are on my YouTube channel. It's like an i9-10K, which is an older chipset. This game, I think I've got 64 RAM on this one. I've got a couple different computers. Yeah, I think it runs fine. It's a 3080 graphics card, which is a couple years old. Yeah, we're going to shell it. That's what we're waiting on. I'm compressing time to get the Wainwright in artillery range. We're at the extreme end of artillery range right now, but I want to be a little bit closer before we start shelling it. Yeah, whenever you go to 100% compression, your computer becomes a heater. That's true. Absolutely true. Shoot the WVs at the oil rig. WVs. What is a WV? I don't know what that means. Someone has to clue me in on what he's talking about. Oh, shells. Yeah. Yep. We're close. I'm leaving it on the map so that it moves faster. Once we start shelling, we'll watch the shells happen. I mean, the oil platform's already damaged. I wonder if we can actually see the damage. No, nope. Doesn't tell us how much damage it is. It tells us how we're tracking it, which is via radar. We're still at times 10. Waterboarding. You know, we did send on the Siri platform, which is the one we're on now. The SEAL teams did go, or no, did they go? No, they had to stand down. That's right. The SEAL teams that were on the Wainwright, ready to go break some stuff, because you know how SEALs can be, were actually ordered to stand down, and they were not deployed. I don't know if they were ever used for anything else, but they were very mad that they didn't get to go. Like they came all this way, and they had to stay on board the ship. Hey, this guy's going to go in for an attack run. How about that? The blue circle is their fuel. Yeah, he's just going to do a strafing run. How's this guy doing? Yeah, he's never going to make it. There's no way. I mean, I guess maybe, yeah. I'll let him do his thing. Yeah, 127 millimeters is 5-inch. We have a 76 millimeter gun on our frigate. You guys have to tell me what that is. I assume it's 3-inch, but I don't want to say it is without knowing for sure. I haven't done the math on that one. Yeah. Yeah, the Wainwright has 5-inch guns. We can actually look at it while we're waiting on it to get in position because this won't take away from any speed. It's a Mark 45 gun. And does it have two? Yeah, it's got two. Pardon me, one forward, one aft. So whenever we do unleash the Wainwright, they'll go broadside to the target and then start shelling it forward and aft. The Simpson rather. Let's look at this unit reference. But the Mark 75 gun is a 76 millimeter gun. Does it mean that it's 3-inch? I don't know. I have no idea. I assume it's 3-inch. I could figure it out, but I'm too lazy. It's my day off. I'm not doing math today. Yeah, somebody in chat said 76 inches, just under 3 inches. Okay. Let's see. Alcinor says, I took my son to the airport this morning to go to the E6 school. He's a BM2 cargo right now. Okay, cool. I'm surprised that they have an E6 school. Do they have like a E6? Is it a leadership school? Yeah, that's interesting. The Wainwright only had one 5-inch gun? Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. There's different variants. Yeah. Let's find out about the Wainwright specifically. That's a good call, chat. That is a good one. Because not all ships are the same, especially in this day and age. They were always modifying and improving and making changes. Unit reference. So this is Belknap class, but let's see if I can go to the specific ship. This is going to be a cruiser. Not a missile boat, just a cruiser. Oh, wait. Surface ships. Missile cruiser, there it is. So we go to the Belknap. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Belknap and Belknap 72. So it was probably, yeah, Belknap 72, the Wainwright. And you're right, it has one 5-inch gun on the rear because the bow has that rail launcher. You guys are smart. Love it when you guys know things. It's awesome. All right, he's within the circle. Simpson, if we wait just a few more seconds, we'll be in range. We'll have both ships firing at the platform. All right, because that 76-inch gun has an 8-mile range. So now he's at his extreme range. He'll still shoot. So let's go ahead and tell you. Oh, I wonder if he'll get closer if I say engage with the smaller gun. Oh, he doesn't have that choice. Okay. So that goes there. 76-inch gun right there. And Bagley, I think, has a 5-inch gun. Yes, he sure does. He's not quite within range yet, but he will be soon. All right, we're going to come out of time compression. We're going to watch the show. There's the gun on the aft end there shooting. I'm surprised that thing's not on fire. Those helicopters were missiling the hell out of it and rocketing it. And it's an oil platform. It should be highly flammable. This is the gun directing radar right here. Look at that. Aimed right at the target, and then there's the gun doing it. Doing his thing. Very cool. Let's watch the target. We should be seeing a bunch of splashes all around this thing, and maybe a hit or two. We back up a little bit so we can see. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we're starting to see some hits. Oh, yeah, we got to slow them down. Shit. I'm not good at games, you know. Change speed to ahead 1/3. And, okay, he's coming down. Simpson. Just make sure he's got the same orders. Ahead 1/3. Cool beans. Now the fire will be a lot more accurate. Yeah. Case in point. Boom. Really hammering that crane. Oh, I hear fire now. Now it's on fire. There are bits of the platform blowing off in the air. It's hilarious. And so this was Operation Praying Mantis. We destroyed 2 oil platforms that were doubling as logistic depots for the Iranian Navy. This is where they launched a lot of their sea mine attacks from. They also harbored the Iranian Navy officers and crew on board. So these were dual-purpose platforms, guised as a civilian platform, conducting military operations as well as drilling oil. And maybe not drilling. They must, I don't know. I can't tell if they were drilling oil, but they were definitely supporting the Iranian Navy, which is why they were targeted by the president in 1988. We sank both of them. We did a lot more damage in this game than we did in reality. Why did we stop shooting? Are they reloading the magazines, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, they must be reloading magazines. So the way this works is you keep some rounds in the turret, in like a ring and a carousel, and then you have a magazine that's in the ship too. And so sometimes you got to move ship ammo from the magazine into the turret. I assume that's what's happening right now. But you can see the target on the distance there. It's still not on fire. Is it not on fire? What's going on? Oh, it's on fire. Okay, the smoke just isn't going very far. He still has 4,000 rounds left. There it goes. Okay, yeah, so they were reloading. That's cool. But they simulate that. Anyway, what do you guys think? You guys going to buy this game tomorrow? I recommend, I can't recommend it enough. You know, I'm sure it'll be reasonably priced. I have no idea what the price will be. But having known the devs for so long, I've known them for years.
Welcome aboard.
I think you're going to be just fine. 5-inch guns firing again. Sam Zaven, thanks for the follow on the Twitch. You're going to buy it depending on cost. Okay. Is there any submarine warfare? Oh, yeah. Rob Film, there sure is. Matter of fact, we did a couple submarine streams over on my YouTube page that you can check out. Yeah, it's going to be on sale tomorrow, and this is, I think it's going to be a really big game. Super excited to see it come out. So I really want to see what you guys do with it, because while I do enjoy making my own scenarios, you know, whether they're based on historical events or it's just something I make up, the problem with doing that is because I made it, even though I make it variable, I still have an idea of where some things are, like these oil platforms. I want to play other people's scenarios that I don't know anything about, realistic and not realistic, and then stream them here Monday and Wednesday. That's going to be the plan. So you guys make good scenarios. I'll find the ones that I enjoy the most and stream them here. Cool beans. Yeah, he's having a bad time now. These shots are much more accurate than the last barrage. All right, I think that's going to be it for this stream for today. This is Operation Praying Mantis. If you're on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're going to raid another channel right now. If you're on YouTube, Trovo, or Kick, or any of the other streaming services, the stream will end for you. So I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me today. I know it's a day off for a lot of people. You could have spent that time with anybody else, and you spend it here with me. So I do value that. If you're on Twitch, hang out. I'm going to find somebody to raid right now. We'll watch this platform go down while we do it. That's what we're going to do. Oh, is it going to pause? Whenever I click off the screen, it's going to pause. All right. If it's going to pause like that, we're going to go ahead and bring you guys to some music instead. All right, folks. Come back to here. All right, we'll listen to some music while we get ready. I think music will begin playing at some point. Maybe not. Oh, I see. There we go. Some chill music while I figure out who's online here. Let's check Sea Power first. Hey, Jive Turkey's on Sea Power. That's me. Oh. Well, who else we got? Rita. We love Rita here. She's a good girl. All right, let's rate her. All right, I'm sending everybody over to Rita. You tell Rita I said hi. Oh, that did not work at all. Let me try that again. That did not work at all. Let's get this right. I gotta get better at this. Hey, it worked that time. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go do something fun like cook some barbecue and then eat it. And then drink some beer. Have a great one, everybody. Bye. Hit the button, Frank. Where's the button?